Hey, Dee. I'm Connor McDavid. This is my girlfriend, Lauren.
Welcome to our home in Edmonton. Come on in. This is the king of the household, Leonard.
We got him a couple of years ago. He's just a little over 2. He definitely runs the house.
This used to be, I guess, my formal working space. About a year ago, I transitioned to a new space and it really became your office.
It's great to see her get out and find an office that works for her and continue to grow her company. And looks a little cleaner now that it's my space. So
we love it in here. These are one of my favorite light fixtures in the house. It's their apparatus studio. Has a really nice view to the outdoors, which is always nice when you're working, getting some natural sunlight. And of course, our favorite coffee table book, the Architectural Digest book.
transition into the TV room. Love spending off days here, watching Sunday football or anything like that. I'm a big Friends fan, so definitely a great spot to kind of lounge and get a little recovery.
I mean, this is really where everyone congregates whenever we have people over. Everyone's kind of all over this couch. It's huge. It can fit a ton of people. Our TV was concealed behind these big steel panels, so you just push and slide open when you want to watch TV, and then you can close them off if you're just looking for a nice feature wall. I really, really like how these steel panels patinaed. It kind of brings in that green and brown tones that really match with a lot of our decor.
Transition to the dining room. Don't have to go too far. We have a lot of team dinners. We always have a lot of family coming out to visit us. So a nice big dinner table to have nice big family meals, and we always love having people over.
Behind this door is one of our favorite parts, the bar. So you just basically pull this back, and there's a nice little hidden bar back there.
This is our kitchen. I think obviously the first thing that sticks out about our kitchen is this big island. Again, we talked about having people over, and this is another kind of great area for us to kind of just hang out and have everybody all around. And it's definitely a spot that gets used a lot. Laura's actually a great cook as well. She's actually got a cookbook that she's working on.
And I've got a great recipe tester, so it works perfectly. Yeah, we really chose this black and white kind of monochromatic palette with a lot of earthy tones as subtle accents, just because the architecture was really sleek and clean, and we wanted to maintain that, especially in the kitchen.
Nice big fridge.
Basically, we got the Roy G. Biv situation. We might have done this for you guys.
I gotta give a shout out to my guys over at Vial Steel. And I guess that kind of brings to the outside space here. A little bit chilly out right now, but we only get
winter's coming.
Yeah, we only get a couple of months out of this spot, but yeah, so it's kind of the indoor-outdoor space, which I certainly love.
Leonard uses it for his snow bed out here, but
yeah,
that's about it.
Welcome to the basement.
Yeah, we kind of wanted to have this speakeasy vibe because it's centralized and there's not a lot of natural light that comes in, so we thought we'd take advantage of that and really bring in that moody feel to it. And then pops of color, obviously. This is our new favorite sign. I kind of got the inspiration from Kyle Richards' house. I saw a very similar sign. I was like, that's just amazing. And Leonard really approves of it, as you can see. We have a quite sizable selection of wine.
When we first moved in, we were just going to liquor stores and just trying to buy the coolest labels we could find.
Yeah.
So I have no idea if any of it's any good.
We're trying to bring some colors in from the labels into this piece of artwork, which I think is awesome. It's by Flore, and it just really brings to life all this pop of color in the basement.
Move over here, we got the pool table. Whenever we have the guys all together, it's a great way to kill an afternoon for sure.
We got these 3 portraits back here: Andy Warhol, Jimi Hendrix, and Jack Nicholson. The photos made up by their story if you read really closely. Some people actually stand here for a while and get a good idea of what's going on.
This is the guest room, the main guest room, I would say. Definitely when we get people or friends coming out, it's they're usually calling dibs on this room.
Not a lot of light, so people love that too because they can just sleep until noon and not know it's noon. Then as you walk around the corner, it takes you to this big, nice, expansive ensuite. In this bathroom, we really got to have a little bit of fun with the design selections just because it is a guest bathroom and we're not seeing it all the time, won't get sick of it. So we went with this really loud tile in here. So it's really fun and great expansive space for guests.
This is the theater room. Great for a nice lazy off day. Come in, watch a little bit of football, watch a movie. You know, when you're in here, you kind of feel like you're in your own private little movie theater. And obviously, so we like popcorn. We got the popcorn machine there.
We have quite opposite tastes of candy. He likes the licorice and the raisins, which is an interesting choice. And then I'm all the good stuff.
The sports court, probably my favorite part of the house. We can't get outside that much during the winters, so it's a nice place to come and be active, you know, rollerblade, play a little bit of hockey or basketball.
Yeah, we've played a couple good games of 21 in here. And I might have thrown on the goalie pads a couple of times.
Yeah. We had these massive stairs before that took up a lot of space, and we found, you know, we'd be playing games and we needed this corner, so, you know, these again were kind of the afterthought, but they fold up like that. Probably not the safest stairs in the world. They're a little steep. Not about safety in here. We're here to play, so. Moving on to the gym here. This is you know, a room that I spend a lot of time in.
Especially in quarantine, we spent a lot of time here. I think at one point, some of your teammates were coming here and using the gym.
We hosted the bubble, the hockey bubble for COVID. Unfortunately, we were out a little bit earlier than we would have liked, and our rink was being used. So this area became the Oilers' home away from home. We had a couple of guys training out of here and rehabbing some injuries out of here. So it worked out pretty good. Down
it kind of wraps around this corner and it gives you a nice view into the sports court area over here.
And this is, of course, is the steamer. So, you know, after a nice workout, it's nice to get in there and sweat it out a bit. So, welcome upstairs. We got another place to lounge, of course.
A little reading nook almost.
Yeah.
I love this space. It feels so cozy. We turn the fireplace on and it's connected to the hot tub, so we'll spend a lot of time in and out of the space. We also have a TV that drops down in front of that fireplace as well. So everything in the house is kind of concealed and hidden.
This is the patio, probably one of my favorite parts of the whole house. We got the hot tub here. It can be hard to get some sleep after a game, and that certainly helps. Really nice view here, kind of Edmonton's River Valley here right in front of us, and it's actually the dog park down there, so we spend a lot of time there with Len, and he sits up here and guards us while we sit in the hot tub with all the people walking by and all that. But Laura actually painted this, which I didn't even know about until a few months until we moved in. I think it's pretty good. I'm not much of an art guy, but I think it looks pretty good.
We kept walking by and I was like, well, what do you think of the new piece?
Yeah.
This is the bedroom. We added in this custom-built bed. We really want it to feel kind of like a hotel-style bed. We decided to put the TV in the foot of the bed, so this will pop up.
This TV definitely gets a lot of use here. With
yeah.
We definitely like to watch shows before bed, although they say you shouldn't do that. But
and it makes room for a nice photo wall of all of our family and friends, and a couple photos of us, and many photos of Leonard, obviously.
The bathroom here. This is definitely a big enough bathroom for the two of us.
Yeah.
You know, nice big shower.
We originally had this nice and open, but I think we're gonna add a door on it just because it doesn't stay as warm as you would hope it to be, especially when it's like minus 25 in Edmonton.
Yeah. Big tub. I get sore legs, so I'm not afraid to have a bath to help ease that up.
Yeah, you use the bath like way more than I think I've been in it once and you've been in it like multiple times.
I know,
so
it's embarrassing.
You love it.
The closet.
My favorite part of the house, probably. It's kind of inspired by Yves Saint Laurent. It's so bright and open and we get to really see all of our clothing.
Yeah, it's kind of my area over here. I got my shirts and that's my whole thing here. I got my suits back here. And my shoes. I'm a partner with Adidas, and they do a great job of sending me some shoes, and definitely don't have a shortage of picking shoes.
And then off of our bedroom is this patio, which we use pretty much every day, I would say.
We spend our summers back in Toronto, so you know, kind of only here in the winter. I mean, that's why we got all the heaters and the fireplace, and you know, it makes it feel really cozy, but also does heat up the space pretty good.
Yeah, and we always use this guy right here. It's a little 2-person infrared sauna. We probably use it every day.
Laura's family actually has a little bit of finish in them, and they definitely have the sauna bug and have passed it over to me.
Yeah, this was one of my requirements, was a sauna. We don't have a lake, but this will do.
Thanks, AD, for coming by. It's been nice having you guys, but I think it's time to get Len down to the dog park.
Nice seeing you guys.